Hi, I'm Tony Fleming. Welcome to Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Hey, just pulled the hanging tag off another great arrival here. 70 Ford Bronco 4x4. Talk about cool vehicles. This vehicle is actually picked up in boxes. So it had started to be restored. The person ran out of time, ran out of money, and ran out of space. So a good friend of mine reassembled the whole vehicle, and now we're helping find a new home for that. So this is a pretty cool piece. On top of the fact, not only is it fully restored, but it's an HD half cab, meaning it's a heavy duty half cab. So it gets some very different things that a regular Bronco would not have gotten. For instance, it has 2 fuel tanks. A lot of people don't know about this stuff. Has a different heavy duty suspension on it. And there was only 1,700 built of these vehicles. Out of the thousands and thousands that were made, only 1,700 HDs were built. Half cab is kind of cool. Don't forget that this top here comes off, okay? We can also go with the full top if you want, or we can get the convertible top to go with it. And this already has a place for a snap-in tonneau cover. The holes are already drilled, and when they restored it, they painted the whole thing. So you can easily put that in if you want. Just let us know if you want us to do that. These are things that we do here that we can install for you before you take delivery. Anyway, take a walk around, look for a second. I mean, it's just, I like to talk about paint in the videos because I'd like you to see the quality of paint. You know, when you can clearly read something, like you guys are online looking at cars all the time, like look at the pictures. If the tree isn't very defined, if the tree is, or the guy taking the pictures is not crystal clear, you can't read like the tag on his shirt. Like you can see what I'm talking about here. If you can't see all of that, that means that the car's paint is not beautiful. They may say it looks shiny and things like that, but it's nowhere near ready to go. It hasn't been wet sanded, polished, and buffed, and maybe the prep work underneath is not as good. But anyway, this is called Competition Orange. I love this color with the top and the matching interior. And the interior is smoking good looking, but before we even get to the interior, let's take a peek inside. Cool 302. Now keep in mind, man, these things, this is like a tiny Ranger pickup with a V8. So they got a lot of power. And that's one of the things they were legendary for, great power, and the underneath of it being so substantial. Original factory 302, all matching, all correct, nicely done. Original carb, rebuilt radiator, rebuilt engine, trans, all that stuff's all been done. New wiring, windshield washer pump, fluids, power steering. It makes it, you know, with the power steering, it makes it very easy to drive and easy to maneuver, especially in rocky or deep terrain situations. Let's take a peek inside for a second. This has an awesome interior. Everything in it's new. Obviously all of this, the top is new, new glass, new dash. The dash is all painted, new knobs, new vinyl floor with the Bronco emblem on it. Heating and heating system here, all updated. Speakers are kind of buried in the dash, which is kind of cool. Seats are awesome. This has an upgraded Grant wheel. A factory wheel could easily be accessed if you needed to. Here, 2 fuel tanks. Here's a switch for the left and right fuel tank that we talked about. This right here for the fold down windshield. That was one of the cool things too, that make these cars such great beach vehicles too, is that the windshield folds down. This one happens to have dual exhaust on it. Sounds pretty nice. How about I go ahead and start it for you so you can hear? It's got just a tiny little bit of rumble, but it flows a little bit better. Starts right up. All right, here's the 2 tanks we had talked about. Dual fills here with a switch on the dash. All the detail here is nice. This is nice. The only thing I might do is I might even do this in the white to match the bumper, which would be pretty cool. You won't be able to have somebody do that here if you'd like them to. This bed here, all brand new, all new metal, all nicely done. No rust, no grime, no dirt. Just a cool, cool vehicle to show up with. And you know what? You know, the one thing you guys forget about sometimes is that like these vehicles that sell for around 20,000 bucks, you know, they sell for this price for forever. We've been selling these same things for the same price for a really long time. And that's a cool, cool hobby to have. The fact that you can wheel around, have some fun in a vehicle, and also it doesn't cost you a gazillion bucks to do that. You know, in closing this up, this is a fully restored vehicle. Great sounding dual exhaust. You got posi-traction front and rear differentials on these vehicles. These had a lot of cool stuff on them that a lot of people don't know about, and I quite honestly didn't know everything either until I started researching it a little bit and getting the details on this. The rarity of it being a half cab and heavy duty, and these were typically sold to the forest user divisions for the federal government. And the word is that this is from West Virginia, that state, so it's probably well taken care of, well maintained, and that's probably why it's in the great condition that it is right now. So don't forget power steering, the removable top, 2-speed transfer case for high and low 4-wheel drive, locking front hubs, new wheels, new tires, new. Nice upgraded sound system to go cruising in. Flop down the windshield if you want. Okay, we're Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Super proud to present another cool vehicle. 70 Bronco 4x4. Call us 301-816-1000. We'll tell you all about it.